Alright, well, welcome in everybody. Tonight, our scenario is a new one. We are doing Schneider Shores. This one's a little bit different. Oh, look at this. I didn't even read this before it. The 75th anniversary of your grandfather's Schneider Cup victory is coming up in a few years. You're going to honor his achievement by building a theme park based on the famous seaplane race. Oh, we are we? Okay. Our objective is to achieve a park value of at least 150,000 by the end of year 3. Okay. The biggest thing will just be going through and trying to get to the end of year 3, I'm sure. So that was kind of similar-ish. Ooh. Alright, how far? Oh, I see. Wait, how big is this park? Can we build on top of this? We have this space. Can we build on the water? Oh man, we have to purchase it. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, we can purchase a lot of this, but purchasing over the water is half as much. So we're gonna have to start building on the water. But this looks kind of cool. They like set it up with boats, and there's the seaplanes. They have some pretty cool assets in the game. Okay, so we got a few things. Oh wow, that certainly didn't look like that. From this perspective, it looks like it's just right there, but now I see that drop off there. So, okay. Let's get rid of these tents and these other random things. We're gonna be building stuff here, so get out of here. Alright. I think it's crazy that Skyrim is coming up on its 15th anniversary this November. Really, 15 years. That is crazy. And to think that we haven't technically had a new game in the Elder Scrolls series since then. It's been 15 years. That is crazy. That is nuts. Okay, what do we have already? Ride-wise. We got a few of those. We got some of those. Do we need water rides? Usually don't care about those as much. Shops and stalls. We have food already. I'm not gonna worry about food. Let's just do that. Try to get some simple rides to be able to drop in. So we'll have to kind of do our best to use the space we have available to us. We don't have anyone in the park yet. Let's just cut off that right there so we don't get people getting lost, and we'll build up here first. So it's been 84 years. Gotta get that Titanic reference in there, right? Okay. That's right. 20 bucks it is. Okay, hey, we got our first person. Bernard. How much money you got, Bernard? 60 bucks. Okay. Actually, let's do food after we build a couple rides. Double-decker carousel. Fancy. Fancy. Okay. Well then, you have never enjoyed the passion and the talent of yours truly is voice acting, Ethan. Oh, with your voice, that's right. You are a voice actress. That's right. My heart is a thumb. Dude, you have no idea how big the hyperfixation is right now. You're right. I probably don't. Thank you for the check-in, Victor. Good to see you. I've already seen you. Thank you for the check-in. And let's just leave it at that. I'm like so used to saying the same thing when certain things happen. What? Let me guess. People don't want to ride. I don't want to ride the carousel. It's not exciting enough. Okay. How about that? I don't want to ride that either. That's... Oh, wow. Look at that. What is this? Tommy gun ride? That's hilarious. Hey, Mr. Brickles, I need to be kicked in the face. Well, that's something you don't hear very often. Now, what would bring you to think a thing like that, huh? Oh my gosh. It was one of the most fantastic times in your life. Yeah. Just to do voice acting now for indie game developers and stuff, a smaller project, that's cool. I need to be kicked in the face. Yeah, I thought it was worth a shot. Yeah, a shot in the face, maybe. Okay, can we do it? Are any of these kind of smaller? Oh, that's just a looping. Ooh. That's right, this is a kind of smaller coaster. How much is this thing? 11. I know, I need to like get more let's see, how does this one show? Oh, the path comes out there. Oh, perfect. Okay. Could do something like this. But we need some more cash. Hey, it's actually pretty affordable. Okay. That is a really, really long, whoops, really long queue line. So let's make that a little bit shorter, shall we? There. Did we delete something? No. Just gotta go like that. We're good. We're good. Oops. Okay. Oh, people are buying umbrellas already. It's the rainy season. Time to buy umbrellas for $20 a pop. Who here has seen the movie? Because this fact is about the movie. I have not seen it all the way through. Did Lethal eat something? Is that just what you said? I don't think I said anything about Lethal eating anything. I could. Lethal, what did you just eat? What were you thinking? The scene when Cal flipped over the breakfast table and screamed at Rose, Billy Zane improvised the table flip, and Kate Winslet reaction was genuine. She was really startled. Yeah, it's funny. I remember hearing of like different movies where they've done things like that, where there's just some improvisation, and it turns out really good. You get like genuine reactions. You see that? Our first guest and our first handyman are both named Bernard. Wonder if they're related somehow. Oh, did we just delete something? Oh, my bad. Delete something. Remember that time I got automated? That was crazy. Yeah. Hey, I allowed that one to go through. That wasn't me choosing to do that. That was the automod being dumb. Ah, push-ups. All right. Okay. Okay. I see. Starting off early. We gotta do. Bob's not here yet, apparently, so we gotta get the push-ups going. Since Bob isn't here yet, that's true. Yeah, you guys got that down. All right, let me just put a couple benches down in a few places really quick so people can sit and relax. Okay. I don't know why I need to put garbage cans. There's no garbage yet. There's no food places. We can build some food next, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our push-ups for you guys. Tell a joke about doing push-ups. I wish I was better at thinking of stuff off the fly. See, when I'm not the one streaming, when I'm part of the chat in someone else's stream, I can think up random stupid little things to say. But when I'm the one behind the camera, that's a different story. So check Norris is no longer pushing up. He is holding the earth down. That's true. Yeah, he's the one. He's pushing the earth. He's staying right where he is. Okay. Anyways, on that note, let's do some push-ups. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, I've started also trying to do planks in the morning at times, and those are tough if you don't normally do them. I actually did one for like 60 seconds this morning. Not necessarily easy. Hopefully I believe he was a Christian, so I think he's waiting for us up there. So I'm excited. And hear a joke. Anna wants it all. Okay. Let's see, where do we leave off? Why is it hard to understand volunteers? You know, this might be insightful. I don't know. What do you guys think? Why is it hard to understand volunteers? What's your guess? What do you think? Why do you think it's hard to understand volunteers? I would love to know your thoughts. You guys might usually you guys have the right answers, so I might defer to you guys. What do you think? All right, hot dogs and sody pop. I was listening to this on the radio. What do you guys say? Do you guys say soda? Do you say pop? Do you say soda pop? Do you say Coke? What do you reference as a soft drink? What do you call it? Anyways, back to our joke. Why is it hard to understand volunteers? Man, sometimes you guys just are so quiet when I'm trying to get answers out of you guys. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to look stupid in front of everyone else. No idea. Thank you, Lethal. There we go. No, that's not the right answer. Shame on you. No, just joking. Why is it hard to understand volunteers? Because they make no sense. Get it? Because they're volunteers, they don't get paid. They make no sense. Okay. That was a stretch. It don't make no dollars either, exactly. Is it because they're so far away? No. I say the thing is like Coke or Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, I might say soda, but generally I'll just say like what I want from it. You know, like what I actually want. So, yeah, I get you. I know some people are like, "Oh, I say Coke." What kind of Coke? And then they say the kind of Coke they want. It's like, just say what you want. Why are you putting an extra step in there? Funny sense, yeah. Sorry for seeming quiet. Running a grilled cheese restaurant in a game. Hey, no worries. I'm just giving you guys a hard time because it's easy. Because I'm here by myself, just chatting, so I can say ridiculous things. Let's see. I usually just say Coke Zero, thank you. Yeah, if you just say what it is, what you want, then I feel like that's more straight and to the point, and that works better. I don't know. Take a guess at my favorite soda. I don't know. Is it Diet Coke? I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, is your grilled cheese business winning? Not really a win kind of game. You just serve customers. Are you still in business? Or I'll say, can I please have a fizzy pop? No ice. But ice cold. I love fizzy pops, yeah. Ginger ale. You know, we had some ginger ale. That's what our friends brought last night to dinner. They brought some ginger ale, and then they brought a couple cans of like pineapple juice and some cranberry juice in little bottles, and then we had some of Mrs. Pickle's wonderful strawberry syrup. And you can add some flavor to ginger ale, and it like makes it 10 times better. But I know some people enjoy stuff just the way it is, so I understand, but still good. Still enjoyable. Guess we can put this guy... I don't know. I'm just kind of putting stuff places. Alright, game, are you gonna complain that I don't have an entrance yet? How about now? Now there's an entrance. Can't complain now, game. I like how everyone's now finally getting in line for the carousel. First they're like, nah, that's a baby ride. I don't want to ride that. Why was Gilgan never able to get along with Ginger? Because she snaps. Ah, Ginger snaps. Got him! Zing! Well, I'm on day 13 and I'm getting stars for customers and tips. So, hey, there you go. Sounds like you're on the right track there. Sounds like you know what you're doing. Ooh, we should do a custom. What's nice about this is you don't have to do anything that amazing. You can do something like that. I know it's kind of pathetic, but it's something. And we can even have 64 people on this ride. Free anyways. There's no maintenance on it. One person has been on it and it's not their favorite yet. They want to go on something more thrilling, but it was great. So let's see. Good morning, friend. Sir, how are you today? I am doing well, Petit. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. God bless you. The quarter helix down up piece opens RCT2 piece that they added is so good. Ah. For what ride? specifically. Or, oh no, oh, quarter. Quarter is not, yeah, that's true. If it was, because normally they're a whole, like a half a circle. And so you're kind of locked into a whole chunk. Yeah, okay. Is it for most rides that have it now? A lot of coasters get it. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that was one of the new updates. That's excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to checking that out at some point here. Very cool. Thank you for, thanks for mentioning that. Welcome in, Sundancer. 64 is a perfect square. Square of 8, yeah. This customer just ordered white bread with American cheese, bacon, tomato, and french fries with ketchup, bacon bits. Classic order for Cooper. That's quite the grilled cheese. That's a lot of stuff going on there. There's more of everything else than cheese on it. It's almost not even grilled cheese. It's just a sandwich with cheese that's grilled. Okay. What are we doing with money? We don't have a whole lot. This is pretty small, though. We can fit this in somewhere. I could fit this in, like, well, not... I could just move the exit. Right? Yeah, I could do this and move the exit over. Or swap it. Would that fit something like this? Oh, then that's up. Okay, we can find a different spot for it. We don't have to cram everything in there. Do something else over here and spread things out. We need to save up a little more cash, but people are buying umbrellas because it's raining and they're paying 20 bucks a pop, and then they're gonna have to go home sooner. Spend your cash now before it expires. Just kidding. They don't know that. Here's what Quinn ordered. I'll take 2 slices of cheese, 1 provolone. Oh, two American, 1 provolone. The provolone in between the other 2 cheeses. Toast. Wow, that's quite intricate for a game. And the cast iron skillet. A little bit. They go to. Does it really go to that much detail in the game? Ooh, focaccia. Mrs. Pickles made focaccia bread for last night with our spaghetti. It was really good. Curly fries with black beans and ranch. That's an interesting combination there. Did I mention it's Cinco de Mayo? No. I wouldn't guess with ham and bacon and rosemary. Interesting. That's some fancy stuff there. Where is really the slowest, huh? Let's just try to get them going. Pick that out. We could put another shop or something right there. Okay. I guess this is a little bit different because this has more gray and doesn't have white in the queue line. All right, people, come on over this direction. We got more stuff and things. Come check it out. Holiday bread is a tortilla. That's just getting ridiculous. Cheese, bread, butter, done. Yeah. What is this? An idiot sandwich. Some are just quesadillas. Then that's not even a sandwich at that point. That's a quesadilla. That's a totally different thing. Did we ever make a? I don't think we ever put in a bathroom. Let's put a bathroom in. But people are like, I'm really wanting to go to the bathroom. What are people thinking? Not hungry or thirsty. Run out of cash. You're already running out of cash. Good. Not paying that much for a park map. It's not that much. It's $1. Your rides are free. Hot dog is really good value. You don't say. What about the drink stall? Oh, does this have... Oh, it does. On-ride photo. Alright, we'll marginally increase that. Okay. Alright, we're doing good. So, some are just quesadillas, yeah. Yeah.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
That's just called a quesadilla at that point. It's not just a sandwich. Steven, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, let me get some more shout-outs going now that some more people are here. We got Snow Shepherd here. Ooh, playing Constance. What's that? I've never heard of that game before. And then we have Steven. Alright, there you go. 2 more great Christian streamers. Please check them out and give them a follow. How are you doing, Steven? Varkin should play your Arconian game because his name rhymes with it. Yeah. Constance is fun. It's like Hollow Knight. Okay, cool. I've never played Hollow Knight, but I know what it is. I've seen plenty of it, so very cool. Kind of Metroidvania looking thing. Yeah, I guess, I don't know if he accepts whispers or DMs, but you can always send him a message, I guess. But, yeah. It's a pretty fun game. Thanks. The new park, it is. Yep, we pretty much try to do a new park every day, or every time we play, just because it doesn't take too long to finish one, unless it's it just has more of a requirement to it. It just takes more time. So, should be able to finish this one, hopefully, tonight. We might have to kind of speed things up a little bit, so it's already 9 o'clock. I think we'll just speed it up a little bit. So, I'm good. How are you doing? I am doing good. I'm doing good, yeah. Thanks for the recommendation to Cause there. The fuzzy forestry business just got some logs cut there for Cause. Worked out pretty good. He's I wasn't sure what to charge. He's like, what do you want for them? He wanted like 20 stacks of the spruce logs. I was like, whatever you think is fair, I'm fine with. And he was quite generous, so I wasn't expecting. He even gave me a tip, so what a nice guy. Is it late? You can always blame Jesus for being so wonderful that we talked about him all night. So yeah, you're good. Yeah, I know. We had great conversation. I can't really be upset because that's more important than playing a silly game. So, to be honest, let's put a few more benches. Looks like they're getting kind of full over here. You have the most wood out of anyone I know. Yeah, I try to have a lot. It's quick and easy to make and produce, and then also making charcoal is really quick and easy. When you get some of those trees, like the jungle wood and even the spruce, they you can get a lot from just a couple saplings. So, and wood potential, yeah. Well, good. Glad I could get y'all connected. Yes, Cause is quite rich from the mending book. Okay, so he's the one. So he's the one that has the shop that looks like a little cave, where like going down to a mine shaft. Okay, I was wondering which one was his, and I couldn't remember. So I might have to grab a mending book from him. And I ended up getting elytra from T because he already had them. So I'll have to figure out how to use that and put mending on it and try that out. So I still haven't tried it yet. I just barely poked my nose into that other area, and the other area of the end. I don't know what they call it, the end. That new area that you can go through with the I don't know.
Oh, hey
I forget
yo.
what it's called. Playing lots of Minecraft. That's true. Snow Shepherd does. Lizzie, I made a silly joke. I said, "Did you sell the hot dog for $1.50 like Costco does?" No, I'm terrible, and I charge more than Costco does because I'm a ruthless entrepreneur, and people are willing to pay more. No, yeah, I know. I'm sure all the other executives at Costco are waiting for that one guy, the main guy in charge, to pass away so they can get rid of that rule because they want to charge more for hot dogs. So the end is coming, I'm sure, for the cheap hot dogs and the cheap chicken. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's gonna then be some sort of like outcry and backlash whenever that happens. Alright, we got a few things. So people have had those hot dogs like that, priced like that, since like the 90s for a long time. So enough money. What do you mean? I haven't even really bought anything. Come on, people. Alright, we're gonna make at least $1 profit. Let's see. Please feel free to share all my music with everyone that you know. If you like my music, especially the contemporary Christian stuff, you always try. Always going to be free forever because that's what God wants. Do you have it like on Spotify or anything that makes it easier for people to find it? I know Lethal Bradley, he puts his music on Spotify because he makes music too. This is more instrumental stuff, but yeah, he also. Wow, there's a lot of sick people over here. Maybe we need to. Go like that. Alright, Lindsay, you are there. Bernard, you will be here as well. And then Cynthia will be over here. Okay. That will keep people there. Hey, Eddie, thank you for follow on Rumble. Welcome in. Josh sent me... Ooh, Josh who? I'm not sure if I know of a Josh on Rumble. But, welcome in. Revolver Broadcast. I have not heard of that channel. I'll have to check him out. I wonder how he heard of me. But, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian Variety Streamer. Tonight is Rollercoaster Tycoon Tuesday. We're working through all the scenarios in the game and having fun with that. We're getting actually pretty close to the end. Been doing this series for almost pretty much the whole time I've been streaming. We do at least one a week for the most part. I've only had a couple weeks where I haven't done it, so welcome on in. It was me. It's Revolver Broadcasting that said that. Welcome in. How did you find the channel? Welcome in. Thank you for coming over. You're playing Donkey Kong the first time I stopped by. Okay, that was a little while ago then. Nice. Well, very cool. Thanks for coming back. It's good to see you. Let's see, with a name like that, I would imagine that you stream as well. Do you stream as well, or do you just? I would imagine so. It looks like you're. I don't know. Something. But anyways, thank you. Hope you guys are having a good night. Should we get another? No, we don't really need another bathroom. There's not enough money going around. Oh, we need to increase our entrance fee. $20, $25 it is. But But yeah, we had a lot of fun playing Donkey Kong, which technically we could go back to do more to like finish the whole game, but I'll probably, there's so many other things to play, I probably won't. Let's see, what else did I miss? Did I miss anything else? Oh, there's a lot of other things. Shoot. Dunis, thank you for checking in. Yes, Kaz has 2 shops. The beacon shop. Okay, that's his too. Okay, and I bought a beacon from him too. And the iron mending bookshop. I'm not sure if people buy iron because it's so plentiful. I remember trading stuff with Sweet Tea a while back for iron. I think I offered something to him for iron instead of diamonds. But then I did more caving and I got plenty, so. People destroying stuff. Someone broke our trash cans. Yeah, we upcharge our hot dogs around here. Once they enter the park, they pay a premium prices to eat. That's true. I mean, it's a theme park. That's what you do. You charge like nearly 10 times as much as it costs to make for it because it's a theme park. No bringing in outside food or drink either. Imagine one vestige of affordability still remaining to all of us in the United States, and it's a kosher hot dog at Costco of all places, yeah. And the soda. Don't forget the soda. It's a drink. That's what makes it such a good deal. It's a soda and a hot dog for $1.50. Where can you beat that? They sell more hot dogs than all of the Major League Baseball parks combined. At least that's what I heard. And movie theater prices, yes. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to catch up here. Also, somebody gave me a sub the other day, I noticed, and I meant to say thank you. I think that might have been Kyle Vane. I think he was the last person to do some gift subs recently, so very cool. Newest song isn't on the site yet, but I have 3 Christian songs brand new going up. Through the Veil, through though we struggle, and Love Like This. Nice, very cool. Well, I'm glad you're on Spotify then. No wonder why people sneak in food. Yeah, usually in theme parks though, they don't require you to. They don't keep you from bringing food in. Usually it's movie theaters that do, and people still bring food in anyways. So. What are we at park value wise? Let's take a look. Park value. Wow, we almost crested and hit that already. So all we have to do is refurbish a few rides after a while. Even if we don't do anything else, but we'll still be building stuff. Okay, let's catch up. Keep going, keep going.
Oh, hey yo.
What else we got? Thank you for, hey, Creepy Pro, thank you for checking in 70 times. Let's go. Nice, Creepy Pro. Good to see you, my friend. We all stream. All you guys stream as well. Nice. Okay, I will. I'll have to check out your guys' channels. Thank you for the reminder there. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. I believe I saw a meme that said how I react when the movie theater usher comes over and I'm just eating my rotisserie chicken. Chicken I snuck in, like whoop. Yeah, I remember seeing this one meme or something like that, or people that they'll wear this container that makes it look like you have a pregnant belly, and then you can like lift your shirt up and open it, and it's like a little compartment, and then you can like have all your food in there. Or people like bring a whole like spread of all this stuff that they just pull out of wherever it's hiding. I don't know what it is, and it's like a full meal that they like share with their friends. It's like, how do you get that into a movie theater? That's incredible. We do have multiple people cleaning a lot of this up, so the stuff should be staying clean pretty well. Lurk, have fun with your park and God bless you. Thank you, Creepy Pro. God bless you too. Thanks for coming in on the lurk. We'll catch you at another time. Going back to the topic of the hot dogs, my stepmom doesn't like hot dogs, but she'll gladly eat a Costco hot dog because she says it's chipper. Her way of saying it's cheaper since she grew up in Mao, China. And learn to always spot discounts. Yeah, I know. That's a hard thing when you're at Costco to like pass up. That's what gets me is when everything's on sale. Like, ooh, that's such a good deal. Like, there's this chili that we really like that they have there, and it would go on sale, and we know it's shelf stable for a really long time, so we'd buy like 3 cases at a time. We still have a little bit of the last one we got when it was on sale, but they upped their price again, so kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. But no, yeah, it's hard to pass up. I know my wife will like to get like the chicken bake or like a salad or the sandwich, but I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get a hot dog and a piece of pizza, and that's still cheaper than some of that other stuff, and I get a drink. It's a good deal. It's hard to pass things up. It's hard to pass up a good deal when you see it. We can do a Ferris wheel. What about doing a Ferris wheel? Y'all chat GPT just rickrolled me. How did that happen? What did you ask chat GPT for it to rickroll you? Sounds like a personal issue to me. No. Wanted to finish the lyric with it, and it said, oh no. Yes, let's do it. I'll start. We're no stranger. Oh gosh. It's being a little cheeky, huh? I'm on to you, Chat GPT. I see what you're trying to do. Oh no, you called it out and it's gonna respond to you too with that? What did it say? I absolutely just did. Oh my gosh. Hey, rules of the game are the rules. So you said finish the lyric. I saw my chance and I took it like a gremlin with Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Chat GPT and all that AI is kind of a little scary. What kind of trees do we want to do? These look nice. Trying to get a few trees around here and there. I'd love to put a tree right in the middle of this. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. There. That should make people a little happier. I have mixed feelings about Rickrolling. It's funny, but my ex was obsessed with it. It's funny when it's done to a certain point, but when it's like overdone, then it's just like, okay, come on, let's do something new here. Okay. Oh, we're still getting stuff. Okay, good. Hoping we wouldn't run out of you know what, let's take off the gentle rides. Oh no, there's no more thrill rides. Shoot, that's why. We only get 3 and one of them is the go-karts? I guess we could do go-karts. Well, that's not, I don't know, we don't have very much money. That's the thing. I'll just do something like this. Can we do a little... like that. There we go. That'll separate it out. That looks better. Okay, let's get, let's see, that's blue. Let's do green. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Rickrolling is funny, but can't really listen to it on purpose anymore. Yeah, because it got sick. Yeah, it's a little overdone for that. So it's like every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not listening to it because I want to listen to it. I'm listening to it because I'm getting pranked or something happened. So it's just become a meme song pretty much, which is too bad because originally it was, you know, probably pretty catchy and people liked it, but now it's like it's got a stigma to it. How long does this take? I think that's probably pretty evenly spaced out. Okay. Okay. It's a funny prank, but again, it just reminds me of my ex and gives me the ick. That's too bad. Yeah, I hate it when you have things like that that like give you those kind of memories or whatever. You're like, just rather not think of that. So I understand. Well, Revolver Broadcasting or Angry Conservative or Eddie Brock or Eddie Block. If you guys are still here on Rumble, what you guys been streaming? What you guys been up to? Show me rock, yeah. Rock music, much better. Man, we're just like we barely have any money. That's the thing when you do these scenarios that you don't get money from the entrance fees. It's really hard. Really hard to have a lot of cash. He was just obsessed with Rick Rolling, and of course, no shame to Rick Astley, but it's just got so annoying. Yeah. New video game idea. Gummy Bunge. Gummy Bungee? Like a bungee cord? That could be interesting. Show me the sushi roll. Yeah. Hydrate. Thank you. I will drink some more. Thirsty anyways. Alright. What can we do to make more money? We need more things that will generate us more money. Let's build some more fruit or some more food things. And here, let's pause it really quick. Too crowded here. Yeah, we probably should have... Should probably try to space things out a little bit more. Don't want to ride it while it's raining. Yeah, I understand. Need to go to the bathroom. We can build another bathroom. Already got some beef noodles. Hot dog is still a good deal. Alright. Apparently this is better than a Costco hot dog because people want to pay more for it. Run out of cash. Good! Run out of cash and go home. No. Okay. If we build something else here, we can kind of loop around. So. What's something simple? Could do something like this. People are buying a lot of umbrellas right now, so good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's get a pathway going. And you can test while we do that. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Okay, we'll do something like that. That'll give people more to walk around. Okay, now that is open. Okay. Can we charge more for the entrance fee, you think? 230. Why not? People are coming in with at least like 60 bucks. So. Okay, let's take that off. Probably should get an... Well, we have some... Maybe we can just designate these guys. Do that. And, Alma, why don't you take this last section with a little bit of overlap. There we go. Okay. That will look good. Hopefully people will be a little bit happier now that there's more places to walk. A couple more trash cans. We can put a bathroom over here too. Still 10 cents. You know what? Let's do 20. I always just do 10. People will pay 20. If they get desperate enough, they will use the bathroom. They'll probably complain. I'm not paying that much for the bathroom. I'm not paying that much for restroom too. Well, apparently you don't have to go to the bathroom that bad. So, how bad is it here? Someone was just complaining about pathway issues. It is clean. Oh, that's just that section up there. Who is he? Are you making your way up there? Oh, you can't get right there. Now you can. Okay. That makes sense. Just right there by the ride. Okay. Alright, let me get back to chat. I've kind of ignored you for a little bit. Let's see, gummy bungee. It'll have the properties of both gummy and bungee. What does that sound from? Which sound? There's some background music, and then we got the game sound, as well as me talking, yours truly. You'll have to describe what the sound sounds like, and I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Put too much ice in my water bottle. It's hard to drink water out of it when it's all ice. Let's see. Ooh, I got one thing of Sour Patch Kids left. Last one. Need something to munch on. I wish I could build more. I don't know. I guess I could just take more of a loan out. But I guess I can always do that. We need to build another coaster. What kind of what do we got? We got a junior. Oh, we got the corkscrew can do some pretty small things, which we could probably do. Whoop, not that one. Probably do this. Right? What if we did like this? There. Does that work? No, that's up. There we go. But what we'll do, oops, with the exit Sorry, bush. Okay. And actually, you know what? Entrance will be in the middle. That way people can load a little faster. There's an older anime called Hunter x Hunter, and one of the characters is named Hisoka. And a meme about him is that his special power is bungee gum that has the properties of both rubber and gum. So I'm gonna name my game Gummy Bungee as a cute, funny play on that meme. People still complain about our paths. What are you talking about? They've been getting cleaner. And they've been doing really good. People are just whining and complaining. Is there like one specific spot where there's a lot? I don't see what they're talking about. There's no like really bad spot anywhere. There's a couple that, you know, some spots that get cleaned when they come back. Like watch this guy. He's gonna go back and he's gonna clean it all. It's a little rough, but you know what? It just takes a little bit of time. Then he gets to it. Okay. Yeah, I haven't ever watched Hunter x Hunter. I don't really watch anime. Sometimes I catch parts of that show on Pluto TV anime channel. I have no idea what's going on, but it looks kind of interesting. Okay. I feel like we can put some trees over here. There we go. Kind of fills it out a little bit. It was getting a little bit boring. There. It fills it in. We'll have a little bit of room if we want to do anything in the middle. Maybe some other flat ride of some kind. No, I'm not sure what other gentle rides we're gonna get. Actually, I probably really don't need that because of how short this ride is. But that's filling up real fast. People are getting loaded on the train there very quickly. Okay. I guess the people are having very low nausea tolerances, huh? Just need to have a few more, maybe a few more benches over there. Usually when people sit down, their nausea level decreases over time. Okay. What else? Spiral slide. Okay, that's a small thing. That can fit most anywhere. Sorry, man, with a hot dog, took out your bench. People can't find the entrance. To the spiral slide. What are we gonna do? Oh no. Now they can. All right. It's coming along. It's not the prettiest park, but hey, it's at least something. Get a little more cash and we can do something else. We got bumper cars. I would like to do mini golf, but it's so slow that people complain about being in a line for way too long. Could do a monster truck one, but I kind of want to do something a little more interesting at first. Oh, these are crazy. That's at least smaller. Could do something like that, but that's like 8,000. That's the thing, we don't really need anything that's that big. We could at least do one of these. Oh, I could put another, what was that? Oh, that crashed. How did that crash already? I didn't even turn it on. How did it even do that? Alright, let me go back to normal speed and we'll try that again. Why the heck? I literally didn't even turn it on yet. Did I? What's the speed? Oh, the speed is way up here. Maybe I did test it. Oof, okay, that's a little bit much. But I think we'll be safe. That's as slow as I can do as a launch speed. Okay. We'll try it. I'm not gonna be like some people that they like just make a ton of these and spam them. But we'll do one for fun. Very familiar with ADHD. If you're in Buzzy's Discord, feel free to add me from there. You guys are great. But yeah, if you're not on my Discord, you're welcome to join. I'm not the most involved on my Discord. I'm not always doing a ton of stuff on it, so it's usually pretty quiet. But you're welcome to join. This is kind of cool. We could do something like this. And it uses those planes. Okay. Let me change a couple things around first. Let's get rid of our pathways. And let's move the entrance to that side. And let's have regular entrance. Okay. Go ahead and test. Let's try green. How many loop does it do? Oh, it does 4. What if it only does 3? Everyone on Discord as well. Pretty dead in there. Yeah, mine. I mean, I don't really have. Mine's still pretty new. It doesn't have. I don't have a ton of people in it. So, but I just don't. I'm not. I don't have the time to just always be doing stuff. It kind of just needs people to like carry their own conversations somewhat. So, but that's okay. Alright, let's get one more that we can just kind of pick up and move around. The ATM. This is not the kind of park that we want the ATM. Sorry, game, but that is not going to work. Should I have a pathway going through the middle? I could. That could give a little bit more pathway for them to walk. There. Oh, that's right. I wanted to put another kiosk back here. Actually, let's move that. And we'll change the colors to orange. And this one, green. Just for something different. Okay. Okay. I always think it's funny when there's people that are nauseous that get on a ride, a coaster. It's like, you just like punishing yourself? You're already feeling terrible. And you're like, well, time to go on another ride. Alright. Oh, there's actually not much left to get. Alright, I got bumper cars. Where do can could move those and have it like back here. Something like that. And then we can have a pathway go around. There. Now there's a little bit more that people can walk. Something so it's not so crowded. I don't know. They keep complaining, so... Oh, did I get any more? Let's get a third. Do we want more than 3? 14 rides. Let's just wait. Let's just have 3 for now. That should be enough. Sound effect of that sped up sound. Sped up sounds like a voice of my mother, or I mean, wait. Which sound effect was that? Was it something from in-game? Oh, the scream. What about the disgusting state of your paths? It really doesn't look that bad. People just need to stop looking where they're walking. That's the thing. Ooh, balloons. People like balloons. I like balloons. Seeing people with balloons makes me happy. I like that you can have the option to have random color balloon sold to guests. One thing I remember was a guy that I watched that did a Let's Plays or whatever, going through scenarios on stream years ago. And he would just play the normal version of the game. And he would just have like, I don't know, one balloon shop for each color, and he'd have a whole like row of them going down a pathway. So he had like 20 of them or so or more, all in a row of just all the different colors, so they just individually pick one at random, I guess. Which is quite interesting. But don't need to invest that much, luckily, in this game. Alright, it is getting a little messy. Over here. So, we'll do that. Mother was not a nice person. I don't even know if she's alive. I haven't heard her voice on the phone in 8 years. Wow. I'm sorry that you've gone through that. It's always hard. I mean, when a parent is like that. Kind of disown you, your whole biological family. I don't really know exactly why, aside from diagnosing them with all personal disorders. Yeah. That's hard. Well, hopefully you've had different and good experiences then after that. Because of that. I don't know. Yeah, it's not easy. Hey, BizBiz. How do you get the new add-ons or the update? Do you know about Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, the Open RCT2 mod? It's a mod for the second game that also will... You can use it in conjunction with the first game as well to bring in those scenarios to have them all in one game. But, so OpenRCT2, they also have a launcher that can automatically download updates and install them for you. So I have the launcher. You don't? Okay. If you Google search OpenRCT2, or I think their website is, let's see, OpenRCT2.io. Pretty sure it's that. If you go to the website, it'll talk to you about the open source mod, and it works really well. There's a lot of great features. They're coming out with they have new updates and bug fixes and features nearly every month. So yeah, if you enjoy the game, I highly recommend you use that. That's what I'm using to do this. Otherwise, there's a lot of limitations in just how the game runs otherwise, just by itself originally. So alright, we got 7,000 bucks. Let's find something. We got a cookie shop. Yay, cookies. Oh yeah, we want to do go-karts. Let's see. About something like that. That actually lines up really nice with the exit right there. Let's do that, and yeah, it doesn't need to be very long. Okay, but people will line up. People love the go-karts. How many laps is this? 2? Let's just do 1. It doesn't need to be very long. They're not paying for it anyways. Oh, they got different style go-kart. That's cool. Perfect. Thank you. It's down. Nice. Okay. Well, good. Oh, he's up there. Oh, my goodness. Kidder's in his little cat tree, and he's just on his back. With his back feet up. He's hilarious. He loves me sleeping in that thing. He's funny. But yeah, if you have any questions about the plugin, BizBiz, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I see a little bit of where some of the damage has been done. It's kind of nice when you don't see people. It's like, oh, this is so peaceful. Is this someone that doesn't have a... No, they do. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the fast forward going. Already after 10. Man, I wish I had more time to stream, or at least, I guess I wish I would start a little earlier. But sometimes I just put off starting. Let's see. Pathway is disgusting. Well, you know what, people? We'll take a look at that later. Anything about prices? Balloon stall. The beef noodles from Art Deco. That's this one. What else? Balloons, that's fine. Not paying that much to use the bathroom. Well, you're going to if you want to do that. Okay, we're looking good there. Let's go back to pathway issues. Oof. Oh, you go around the whole thing, don't you? Alright, we'll have someone help you out a little bit. All in all, it's not too bad otherwise. Usually they don't drop things on the ground in queue lines, but that, I guess, was an exception. If we had more cash, I need to build some more stuff, but if we had more cash, I would just have a lot more handymen around. But there we go. Let's do a water coaster, because they've got these really cool plane trains. Plane train. So can you build underneath that? I think you might be able to. Let's try it and see. Here, let's get the exit on that side. I think you can. Let's try it before we open it. Oops. No, 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 no. I see. Okay, yeah, we can go under. And that's already out. Okay. Test that. Canvas tent, yuck. I never liked the look of the canvas tents. Okay. Tiny Panda Face and JD Delete, thank you for the raid and rumble. Welcome in, guys. Very cool. How's it going? Welcome in. How was your guys' streams? What were you guys up to? Welcome in. I am Fuzzy Pickles. I'm a Christian variety streamer, and we're playing a classic Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 tonight. And we are playing... We're on our way to complete all the scenarios in the game. We're getting pretty far. I think this is scenario 118. But welcome on in. Thanks for bringing everybody over. What were you guys up to tonight? What were you guys playing, chatting about? What was going on? Thank you for following, JD. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Welcome in. Tiny Panda Face, welcome in. Good to see you guys. How are you guys doing tonight? Thank you so much for the raids. Googly Design. Thank you, Google Design, for the follow as well. Hello, hello. What's going on? What was going on in your guys' streams tonight? Alright, that's done. Let's get this thing connected so people can ride. We're just working our way through this scenario, so I don't know how familiar you guys are with the game, but in Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, there's a lot of scenarios with special kind of custom goal or objective to complete. Usually it's kind of time-based to complete, and so we're kind of on fast forward because I guess I'll slow back down. So for this scenario, we have we need to we need to have a park value, basically a value of all of our rides and all of our shops and stalls and all that kind of stuff, of at least 150,000 by the end of year 3. And the years they skip. There's a couple months they skip because of winter, so it starts. I think it's. Is it March? I think it's March through October. So, but yeah. Welcome in, guys. What were you guys streaming tonight? What was going on? What was going on? Not going in. What was going on in the stream? Hope you guys had a great night. But yeah, so there's a lot of different scenarios. They all are a little bit different. The maps are a little bit different. This one is kind of cool. Unfortunately, we're not going to really get down to it. This one has a whole like beach area that was pre-designed. There's a lot of like planes and stuff. There's a lot of cool assets in the game, especially the second game. This is the second, which is almost like an expansion of the first game because so much is the same. There's just a lot of new designs and new asset pieces to put around, new skins for some of the rides and things like that. Plane Escape Simulator 2. Like an escape room kind of thing? That sounds pretty cool. That's cool. Yeah, I've done a few escape rooms before. They're pretty fun. And they're all a little bit different too. So, did you escape? Did he make it out in time? Is there a monster or a creature that's trying to hunt you down? Let's get this one going. Let's have this person do that. And then where to go? Transparency options. Come down over here. Where did the other handyman? Is it you? Yeah. Okay, there's that. And then you are the other one over here. Yeah? Give you that. Okay. Everything is covered there. But yeah, if you guys need to raid and run if you've had a long day, no worries. I totally understand. I do that a lot as well. So yeah, please take care of yourself, get some rest, take a break, whatever you need to do. I'm sure you guys probably stream for a while, several hours. So, but yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. Let's see here. We got enough time to put another coaster in. Let's see what we can build. So we just did this cool like water coaster, and they have these unique cars that look like airplanes, so they kind of fit with the theme. So this scenario, the goal, whatever, the backstory of it is that the 75th anniversary of your grandfather's Schneider Cup victory is coming up in a few years. That was back when the scenario started, in year 1. You're going to honor his achievements by building a theme park based on the famous seaplane race. And so that's why there's a lot of these seaplanes as decoration around, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we need to have a park value of at least 150,000 by the end of year 3, which is October. Let's take a look and see where we're at with that. It's been a little while since we looked at that number. I was just streaming the new Lego Batman in early access, and it was awesome. Oh, was it already in early access? I remember hearing about it coming out, but I didn't know how soon it was to that. Oh, we're crushing it. We're crushing it. One thing you can do is you can refurbish rides to basically fix them up like they're new, and that will increase their value. And so if we did that for a few rides, this would probably boost up to over 300,000. That's my guess. But yeah, we're doing really good. We're doing really well on our times, or our timing, I should say. But yeah, I'm trying to think. So Lego games. I remember playing some Lego Star Wars games. One of the not the first ones, but I think maybe like some from the original trilogy. And then I got the one from Force Awakens. Got that one as a gift. So I played that one. I think it's just the Star Wars ones, but I have some of the Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones Lego games. They're pretty fun. I feel like that would be more fun to play like with my wife or something like that, so that would be pretty fun. Maybe someday we'll do that. I don't know. I feel like those Lego games are more fun to do with people rather than just by yourself. I played a lot of those old Lego games, but none of the new ones like Pirates. Man, I had this will date me. I had the Lego Island 2 on my computer. Actually, hey, I got it right here. I doubt it'll run, but I have the Lego Island 2 game. I don't know if you guys ever played that one. That is old. That is a classic. I got that back when I was probably in like junior high or something like that. This is a long time ago. Long time ago. But I feel like I've probably played some other Lego games of some kind. Probably from like a cereal box or something like that at some point. I forget if it was that. I don't know. But there were some other ones like that I'm pretty sure I played at some point before they started getting into the themed ones like the Star Wars or Indiana Jones, whatever. So, this new Lego game is different compared to the others. It's a new original story, and it incorporates all the stuff from the Batman comics, films, shows, and so forth. Okay, so does it like... I know the Lego games kind of operate in a similar way of how you go about the levels and you build different pieces to progress through the levels and stuff. Is it still kind of follow that formula somewhat, or is it like a whole new style of playing as a Lego figurine? Okay. What else? We can do... Ooh, fly. The flying ones are pretty cool. They're kind of like... it can flip so you can be above the track or you can be hanging below the track. These are kind of fun. Anything small enough? Do something like this. I'm not... I usually don't spend the time creating rides just because it takes a long time, and I'm not the most creative when it comes to building rides, so I just rely on the pros. So we'll just do that. Actually, not castle. Plane. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch positions here. Put the entrance right there. And the exit Is that the right spot? There. I don't know if it really matters. I think that still works. So, but interesting. I had, let's see, Tunis. Hey, welcome. Thanks for chatting in Tunis. I had Lego Island 2 on the Game Boy Color, but never was any good at it. I ended up being given away. You know what? I think I somehow got a copy of that. I don't think it was yours. Yes. I have it too. I've never played it. Somehow I got it from a friend or something who didn't want his games anymore. Unless Tunis somehow we know each other, I don't think that's the case. But yeah, I've never played it. This is well after I played the one on PC, but that's funny. Small world, yeah, no kidding. That is funny. Eventually I'll go through playing more of these Game Boy games and stuff on stream. So, sort of, it's like Arkham games, but in Lego form. Okay, I've seen some of that. So I get that. That's pretty cool. All right. Nice. Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sounds like you're having a good time with that one. Sounds like they've done a good job on that whole formula and how to make those games exciting and everything. So seems like they always sell really well. People really do enjoy those games, so that is good. Okay. So that one is testing. Get a couple of those TV monitors. So I don't know how familiar you guys are with this game, but you want to try to keep people happy in the park. You have a park rating down here, this little green bar down on the bottom left, and the more people are happy, the higher the rating is on there. And if people sit in the queue line for a long time waiting to get on a ride, just like you and I, when we go to a theme park, they kind of get a little unhappy. And so they have these items called queue line TVs that you can attach to queue line pathways, and they will help keep people happy, kind of like when you give your phone to a toddler to keep them happy when they are bored at the restaurant or whatever, and they watch Bluey on it or they play silly games. It's kind of like that. They even have all the different Batman suits and Batmobiles. That is pretty cool. That is one thing I do like about the Lego games, is they really figured out a way to bring a lot of nostalgia and just excitement to the games, and just interest by having all of the different characters or different suits and things like that. I'm surprised they haven't figured out how to do they should do like a Lego Spider-Man game. I'm surprised they haven't done that. I remember when I played with Legos when I was younger, and they had special Spider-Man Lego sets and everything. So, Arturo, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Hello, hello. But I feel like, because the Spider-Man games on PlayStation, those are pretty popular. People really like those. I've never played them, but I heard that they're really good. And so I would imagine that having that with Lego would be like a slam dunk. I feel like that would be, or even I know they have the different suits in those Spider-Man games. I wonder if, I don't know, I've never seen all the suits. Do they have like a Lego version of Spider-Man as one of the suits? That would be pretty funny. That would be funny. Okay. I'm gonna speed it up again here. If I didn't have to get to work as early as I do and I could just play and keep going, I would love to just take my time more and things like this, and stay up later. But Gotta head to bed, so have a good night. Thank you, Tunis. Don't worry, I'm finishing up pretty soon here too, so you're probably not gonna miss a whole lot. But yeah, if you do want to catch any of the archive of streams and things like that, you can always oh shoot, that looks terrible. Look at all this vomit here. This whole middle section is awful. If you ever want to catch any streams that I've done in the past, you can catch them there on my YouTube channel. I'll usually put just like playthroughs of stuff. If I'm just kind of hanging out playing Minecraft or other things like that, I don't necessarily put those on there. Yeah, so you can see the different playlists of different games on there. Because I know things on Twitch don't stay for very long, but if you're on Rumble, things do stick around, so everything is for as long as I've been on Rumble, at least, they will be on there, so. And I'm trying to get back into doing posts on X, so you can follow me on X as well, and I will try to tweet or post not too long before I go live. Okay, that should be at least a little bit better. And people are happy again. Yeah, if people see a lot of vomit, it's kind of like it's a kind of a death spiral if you don't keep up with your park. When people make messes and they don't get cleaned up, they aren't happy. And so when they're not happy, they'll also break things, and when they see broken things, they also get unhappy. And so you want to make sure to keep up with keeping your pathways clean, and pretty much as long as you can do that, people will generally stay happy, as long as you're not doing other things in your park to upset them, which I'm not really sure of all the different things. Maybe if it's just too expensive, I don't know. There is a fourth crew member that you can, staff member you can add to your park, the security guard, and basically they will make sure that angry people don't break stuff. But honestly, that's the kind of thing that you don't really need security guards. If you're up on top of keeping your park clean and keeping people happy, you have no need for security guards. I remember having them when I was younger in the park, thinking that I needed them, but you really don't. They're kind of superfluous if you are already taking care of your guests. Oops. Dropped them in the middle of the grass. There we go. The break things. What are a bunch of animals? Yeah. You grow up in a barn? Yeah, pretty much. They can get away with it because their parents aren't around, or apparently their parents didn't tell them how to respect other people's property, so. But, yeah, what are you gonna do? Well, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take care of your stuff and then keep them happy so they don't get angry and result in messing up your stuff. So, let's see. So tomorrow is Wednesday. We got small group tomorrow, so there will not be a stream tomorrow. Debating whether I'll be going to a different small group on Thursday or not. We'll see. If I don't, I might play some more Forza Horizon 6. I've been really enjoying that game. It's been a lot of fun. It's still really new since it came out, and So you know what? Should we add another pathway to that? Can we do that? Oh, we can. There. Then we can fill a hole. We can have everyone in the queue line pretty much get onto the ride. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Forza Horizon 6. It's a really fun game. That's one of my favorite series, is the Forza Horizon series, and so I've been waiting for a long time for that game to come out. The last Horizon 5 came out in fall of 2021, so it's been about 4.5, almost 5 years since the last one came out. All these games used to release, the Forza games used to release on every other year. So one year, like, Forza Motorsport would release, then Horizon the following year, and back and forth. But then they started having more live service features in the game to keep them relevant longer, and quote-unquote new content added more regularly. Still have the older ones, but the new one is really amazing. Look into the beautiful rain and the environments. Yeah, and Japan is such a beautiful area, a beautiful landscape, and just, they did a great job. Mexico was okay in the 5th game, but it was just so samey. So a lot of the same stuff. So it wasn't as exciting as I wanted it to be. It was fun. Gameplay was good. But it just kind of got, I don't know, kind of boring. Okay. Got a little bit of cash. We can build, let's build a wooden coaster. Ooh, we have enough for this one. Could build that like right here. It's a good spot. That's the thing, like at the beginning you kind of build a lot of flat rides, and then near the end, once you start having a little bit more money come in, then you start building all of the coasters and stuff. So we have a lot of the flat rides at the beginning of the park, and then as you kind of go out from there, you have a lot of the other track rides. Let's see. Okay. Is that done testing? It is. Alright, let's open that one up. Alright, we're getting close. We're getting close to the last month. We can actually start, maybe we should start refurbishing some rides. Let's go ahead and do that. We got our carousel. So I'll have the graph right here. And as we do that, you'll see our value just jump. Oops, let's open it as well. That would help, right? So we got this one. See, the reliability goes down over time. When you refurbish it, it fills it back up to 100%. And look at that. Even just doing, well, I guess we just placed that coaster down. But we'll refurbish all of these rides. They all could at least use it to some degree. So this is a feature that's only in OpenRCT 2. So basically, instead of having to like delete the ride entirely and place it again, you can refurbish it, and that allows it to basically become just like new. So great. I've been playing a survival game called Vintage Store. It's really good, but it's kind of scary. I feel like I've heard the name of that before, but I've never played it. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sounds like you're having a good time. Yeah, I'm not really one for, like, scary games. I know, I'm a wimp. Above average streamer, hey, welcome in. This might show my youth or lack of culture, but what is this? I say youth. I'm 29, but still. I mean, you are younger than me, but not by much. Not by much, actually. This is Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. So this is a theme park builder ride that also specializes a lot in building roller coasters with the built-in like dynamics and rating system for how exciting the ride is, how intense it is, and things like that. Just do normal speed. And so we're building a theme park. We're kind of on the last little bit of the park. Okay, let's do that. Let's refurbish this ride. Let's get a couple more handymen. Alright, how much is it to refurbish? Ooh, that's like almost all of our money. Okay, we're just gonna see our park value just increase like crazy. So over time, our ride's gonna get worn out, and so the reliability drops. And so if we can reset that, make them more like new, then their value increases, and then to go along with that, our park value increases. So I know some of this increased with the coaster we last built, this wooden coaster here, but also we've been refurbishing rides, and you can see also that this has increased. And sorry, hydrate. There's a little bit of water left in here, not much. It's mostly just ice. I've been drinking a lot of it. But thank you for redeeming the hydrate. I appreciate that. Water is good. Let's check this one. How's this one looking? Yeah, we can do this one too. Easiest way to get people off the ride is to go into this like build menu. Otherwise you can't just refurbish it once you close it if it's still running. Okay. I mean, look at this. Our park rating before we built this coaster was down at like 250,000, 256,000. Now we're up to 371,000. Pretty crazy. Well, it's a pretty big jump. Let's see, I think we did this one already, yeah. What's this at? Well, might as well. We're on a roll. We got some money. It's a cheap one to do, so let's go ahead and refurbish this one. I think that's about as far as we're gonna get. We might be able to do... Well, this one doesn't... No, it does break down, but it's doing okay. It's doing okay. What about this one? That one's in the 80% mark. Yeah, we'll let that one be. We might even somehow push our way up to 400,000 or really close to it. I don't know. So, I wish you could just make this a little bit smaller. Can you? Barely. Alright, how does our park look? Path issues. Oh, there's another broken trash can. Build that. Those guys are cleaning that up. Clean that up. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Alright, we're almost at the end of the month here. So our scenario ends after, or at the end of October. So we are just kind of wrapping things up. So, is there any other food? Any other shops and stalls? Do we research? We got fried chicken. What else we got? We got coffee. Okay. Nice. For all you coffee connoisseurs out there. Fries. Okay, we haven't built that one yet. Good. Kind of spread these out a little bit. ATM, first aid room, not really needed in this park. We can build another balloon stall. Try to get as many people to get balloons as possible. Okay, now let's put some trees down. We got 2 days. Okay, and we got a little forest over here. That looks pretty good. Definitely looks. It definitely looks better when you have trees. Definitely feels more lived in and just it doesn't feel so empty. When you don't have trees and foliage, it feels quite empty. I have a game called, I think it's Zoo World, that I really wanted to play, but I can't seem to ever get around to it. Is that Zoo Tycoon? Or is it called Zoo World? I know there's even a newer one that came out that's like that. It's kind of like Planet Coaster, but for designing a zoo. Look at that. We beat our objective. Way to go! We over doubled the objective goal of 150,000. We had $371,682 worth of company value. All right, that's another one in the books. And honestly, even with this one being a little bit tougher, it was just a little bit slow going. There's a lot of just kind of waiting around, unfortunately. So with this game, especially the second, so this is a game from this is a scenario from the second game. I have OpenRCT2, and I have it looking and pulling scenarios from the first game and the second game together in one. We finished, I think, nearly all of them from the first game. We're kind of alternating back between games. And so the second game generally will go between either allowing you to earn money from the sale of ride tickets, so whenever people ride a ride, as well as kiosks and shops and stalls and things like that, or it will make all the rides free and have an entrance fee to come into the park. There's some scenarios from the first game that let you do both, but then it kind of penalizes you a little bit. So if they pay to come in, they're not going to pay as much for ride tickets, so it's better to just do one way or the other. When it's just the entrance ticket, or the entrance fee to come into the park, they stick around a lot longer because the initial hit is just them coming in. Then they're there. They spend a little bit of money here and there on food, but otherwise they're just kind of chilling, having fun, going on a ride to ride to ride. But if they're there and they're paying for each ride and they come in for free, once they've used all their money on rides, they can't really do a whole lot and they leave. So, thank you for the GGs. Yeah, we're getting close. I don't know. Once we finish all the scenarios, we'll have to find something else to do. Maybe we'll do more Truck Simulator at that point and still do simulation games. I don't know. Or maybe we'll have to go through my backlog of like computer games and see if there's some other simulation type game that I have. I remember playing on my parents' old computer. I think it was when we had Windows XP. And there's like this Lemonade Tycoon game. It was either that or maybe it was on my phone. I don't know. It was very simple. And you ran like a lemonade business or a lemonade stand or something like that. That was kind of fun, but it definitely wasn't as involved like this. We did play Supermarket Simulator as well. That was pretty fun. And amongst several others that are out there. There's so many simulator games. There's like so many niche things that if you think of something, even a type of job or profession, there's probably a simulator game for it. So, all right, I'm gonna snooze ads. We're gonna finish up. Let's find a good spot to take a picture for our thumbnail. No candle like you said. I don't know. There's like coffee shop barista ones and like having a cozy little shop. Yeah, there's some out there. You might like that. I thought of you when I saw that once. I almost got something like that in a Humble Bundle, thinking you might play it, but I know that there's a lot of games you don't really play. Sorry, Mrs. Pickles just walked over. What do we want for an angle here? For a thumbnail? Could do something like that. We'll have the logo right here. It's always in the top left corner, so I want to make sure there's enough of other things to see. It's a little empty over here, but that's okay. Okay, so if we do it like that, we can see there. You can kind of, well, the logo might go there, but oh well. Anyway, channel logo, we'll see. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a picture. Say cheese. There you go. Okay. Let's see who is around that we can raid out to. It's nice that all you guys here on Rumble are here. Usually my Rumble streams are pretty empty, so thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate that. I'm sure plenty of you guys are lurkers and things like that, but then I totally understand, and I don't mind. But I will actually be able to raid out to somebody on Rumble this time. Usually I don't do that because me, myself, and I are the only ones here, so... okay. Very cool. Alright, well, let's see. Who do we got? Ooh, the Bearded Nerd. We haven't raided to him in a while. I think we'll raid out to him, so... Link... Okay, got that. And let's see, on Twitch, let's see who we got on that side. You know, we haven't raided out to Donnie Dreams in a long time. I think we've done that like once. So, and he's actually playing Vintage Story. So there you go, Snow Shepherd. We got a fellow Vintage Story player that we're gonna raid out to. He's another Christian guy, so let's go over there. We'll go raid Donnie Dreams. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I'll kind of be lurking a little bit here and there before I need to head out and get some rest. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you all for the raids, and we will we'll hopefully see you Thursday maybe, or Friday. We'll see. But yeah, feel free to follow so you can see and get notifications when I go live. And we will see you in the next stream. Have a great night, guys. God bless you, and we'll see you later.